Hello guys, so we are back again and today we are going to start with AP as I have told you in the previous video. Okay, now HP. Okay, sorry HP. Okay, we are going to start with HP harmonic progression. Okay, harmonic progression. Okay, now there is nothing to teach in HP. Okay, other than if you know one thing that a reverse of AP arithmetic progression is equals to HP. Okay, if you know this basic fact, then your job is done. Okay, we will just do some basic things which I think you will need, and then we will move on to questions. Okay, now the first thing, which if I say A, B, C are in AP, are in AP. Okay, if I say are in HP, sorry. Okay, then 1 upon A, 1 upon B. Okay, sorry, 1 upon B, 1 upon C are in what? Are in AP. Okay, now let's verify the AP thing. Okay, what we have 2 by B is nothing but 1 by A plus 1 by C. Okay, this is the basic thing which you study in AP. Okay, mean. Okay, arithmetic mean. What you are getting? A plus C upon AC is nothing but 2 by B. Okay, when I reverse, then what I get? What I get is nothing but 2AC upon A plus B is the value of the middle term which are in HP. Okay, harmonic progression. So this is one thing which you should means know, although you can derive this very easily. Okay, now the next. Okay, all the terms means if I say A, B, C, D. Okay, A, B, C, D, F, G, H. Okay, whatever till terms are. If I want to find C term, okay, if I want to find D term, I will just do 1 by D. Okay, just place that. If I want to find 6 term, okay, now 1 by 6 will be 1 by 6 means this term will be in what? Okay, 1 by D will be in AP, so A plus 6 minus 1. Okay, this is 4 term. 4 minus 1 into D. D can be D will be what? D will be what? 1 by B minus 1 by A. Okay, just write it reverse. 1 by A, 1 by B, 1 by C, 1 by D. Now what children do in HP wrong, that if I reverse this, okay, they do this thing. 1 by D is 1 upon A plus 4 minus 1 into D. Why you are doing this? You have just reversed the term, means they are in AP. You should not put this thing in down. Okay, if you directly do, then you can do this. Okay, directly put D up and then 1 upon A plus n minus 1. Now it is right. Okay, this format is right now. Okay, if you have reversed this, okay, if you have taken it in AP, you can write directly this. Okay, if you have not taken it in this format, okay, you are playing in term, you can take reverse. Okay, you have to take the Tn formula, 1 upon Tn formula. Okay, while if you just taking the term 1 upon, okay, taking the terms in AP is more comfortable because there you don't need to keep the formula 1 upon. Okay, like that I mean. Okay, so this is the basic thing which I think children feel difficult. Okay, now let's move on to next thing. Okay, now okay, for let me tell you what I was telling before with some example. Like I tell 1 2 3 4, okay, 5 are in what? Are in HP. Okay, 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 so 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4 are in AP, like this. Now are they in AP? Now I'm just taking it as an example. Okay, now I know that this is in AP. So some children, what do they? 1 by 2, this is second term, so they will 1 upon 1 plus 2 minus 1 into D. Why? You have taken the term inverted, you have inverted the term, so they are in AP. Now you can directly use 1 plus 2 minus 1 D. Why you have to do this in upon? Okay, that is the mistake. Now this thing is wrong which I am telling. Okay, now other thing which children do wrong is, if you don't want to take the term in invert like this, you have to take the formula in invert, that 1 plus 2 minus 1 into D. Okay, but remember D will be what? 1 by 4 minus 1. Okay, like this. So this is the thing. Okay, D will be what? 1 by 2 minus 1. Okay, so this is the way how you means do basic calculation in HP. Okay, further on, what I think that you should know one more thing. If I say A, B, C, D, E, F are in HP. HP. Okay, then let's take this term. Okay, let's take first these three terms. Okay, then 1 by A, 1 by B, 1 by C are in AP, right? Then why I can write also this thing, 1 by B minus 1 by A, 1 by C minus 1 by B should be equal. Okay, now what I'm getting, A minus B into BA. Okay, this is what I can write it as D. Okay, this I can write it as D. Okay, so what it is, A minus B is nothing but BA times D. Okay, so difference of two terms can be written in the product into D. Okay, if I want to find the D of this, okay, this will also be D, so D will be what, I can directly write the difference of this, what, B minus C is nothing but BC into D. Okay, now one more thing, this is the first thing. Okay, now let's understand the second thing, which is like this, that if I have taken the series this A B C D E F. Okay, now if I take this term and this term, okay, if I want to find the difference between this, how at what position these terms come, I can write this as A, this as A plus D, because okay, sorry, 1 by A, 1 by A plus 1 by D, 1 by A plus twice like that, 1 by A plus thrice like that. Hope you have understand. Okay, this I can write as 1 by A plus what, how many times, 4 times, and this I can write A plus 5 by D. Okay, now further on, what we can do, okay, sorry, 2D 3D, sorry, 4D 5D. Okay, I can write it like this. Okay, now what we can do, if I want to take the difference of these two, okay, 1 by A plus okay, 1 by A, wait, I want to take this 1 by F minus 1 by A. Okay, 1 by A is what, it is how many times D, it is nothing but 5 times D. Okay, so A minus F upon C, you will understand, A into F is what, 5 times D. So what we are getting, A minus F is nothing but 5D into AF. Okay, 5 A minus F is equals to 5D into AF. You can take any term, okay, from starting to last, find at how many D, just check the position, it is in 5th position if I count from here. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6, okay, A. Okay, we take D here, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, just count one less than what the number are. Okay, like here we you know in AP we start with A plus D like that, so we will start, here are 6 terms. Okay, but we will start with D, D2, D3, D4, D5, so here will be D5. Okay, so it will be 5 times D, you should know this. So we can write difference between any two terms. Okay, any two terms. Okay, condition that you should know the how many times we should add the D to get to that term. Okay, from the start. Okay, if you know this, then I can write the difference into the product like this. Okay, so in general we can write the difference of any n minus a n plus k. Okay, is nothing but n times D into a n plus k. Okay, this is the generalized thing which I was telling you before. Okay, now let me teach you one more thing. Okay, this thing you can also use. Okay, now the second thing which I'm going to tell you is that this thing, that you know about the HM insertion. Okay, AM insertion. Now in AM, okay, when I insert, it is in AP, okay. Now if I tell you that H1 H2 H3 are n HMs inserted between A and B, okay, then you can just write H1 1 upon H1 1 upon H2 1 upon H3 till what, 1 upon Hn. Listen, you will also invert this thing, 1 upon A. Okay, you will write D like what, 1 by B minus 1 by A upon number of inserted HMs n plus 1. Okay, so this is how you will get what D. After getting this D, you can just find any number. Like I want to find A5. Okay, it is what I want to find A5. I will just use 1 by A plus 5 times. Okay, 5 times what? D is what? D is whatever. Okay, 5 times D. Okay, so you need to find the D. Okay, D is the same thing. After you get the term, just invert them, they will be back in HP. Okay, so the thing is that you can get any HM, okay, using the AP. Okay, that's why many teachers avoid, okay, teaching this. Okay, they think that student already know this. Okay, but just invert means inversion even for a new student who is just passed from class 10th and does not have any strong foundation, then these things will be still difficult for him. Okay, so what I think that you should know how we get D here. Okay, nothing you need to memorize, just try to understand, because after that there will be different series. That is the more important thing in this chapter, okay, compared to this thing, because your selection will be based on mostly on the analyzing different types of series. Okay, because these things are very rarely asked in exam. Okay, although we have taken many lectures on this, but still these things are not asked. The thing which is asked in exams will begin just after this. Okay, when we complete HP. Now further on, the D which we got, we can find any AM. Okay, using what? 1 by A plus whatever D is, K times D. Okay, the same thing which we used to do in AM. Okay, now what we will do, some couple questions. Okay, then we will understand some arithmetic and geometric mean and harmonic mean relation. Okay, so let's do some questions. Okay, that will increase your confidence. Okay, because first time this is something not new, but still you don't feel comfortable until you don't solve some decent number of problems. Okay, the first question, okay, on HP is as follow. If the 20th term of the HP is 1, okay, T20, so I can take T20 as 1. They have given T20 as 1 and T30 as 1 minus 1 by 17, right? Minus 1 by 17, and then find the largest term. We won't find the largest term. Okay, if I get the Tn, okay, then I can analyze the largest term. Okay, now one more thing, I don't know about the HP. I will just convert this. T20 will be what? 1 only in AP. T30 will be what? Minus 17. Okay, now they are in AP. Just write it, they are in AP, because you will do mistake. They are in AP. Just write this one time. It will keep you realize that you need to invert the term finally. Okay, now you got this. Okay, now 1 is equals to T20 is equals to A plus what? A plus what? 20 minus 1 into D, right? And here you can write 17 is equals to A plus what? 29 into D. Okay, let me take it as A, let me take it as B. Okay, now if I subtract this, okay, what I get? I get minus 16 is equals to, okay, is equals to what I have. Okay, this will be, this is already minus. Okay, minus 17, this will become 18. Okay, this will become 18. So this is 18. Okay, 20 minus 29 is nothing but 19. Okay, 19 minus 29, 29 is nothing but 10. So what we are left with, minus 10 is equals minus 10D. Okay, now D is nothing but 18 upon 10, which gives us what? 9 by 5. Okay, so we got our what? Minus 9 by 5. Okay, minus 9 by 5 is our D. After getting the D, we can substitute it and get what? The thing which we want, A. Okay, this is nothing but 19 into D, which is minus 9 by 5. Okay, so after doing this, we can move it here and check what we have. Okay, okay, 9 is 81, 9 1 is 9. Okay, 171. Okay, minus 171 by 5 upon A should be equal to 1. So what we are having, 176 by 5 is nothing but A. So we got our A also. Okay, now we want to find the Tn. Tn is nothing but A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, now A is what? A is what? It is nothing but 176 upon 5. What is n? We don't know. D we know, minus 9 by 5. Okay, now if we put this thing, what we have? 176 by 5 plus 9 by 5. Okay, minus 9 by 5 into n. Okay, after doing this thing, what we can conclude that this is coming what? This is 185 by 5. Okay, this is 9 into n by 5. Okay, after this let's this will okay, this is the thing, although I can divide, but now we got the Tn. Now the 1 upon Tn will be in HP, the last term, which will be nothing but 1 upon 185 minus 9n upon 5, which gives me what, 5 upon 185 minus 9n. Okay, now here you can see, here you can clearly see at what n the largest term will be there. Okay, now to get the largest term I need to minimize this. The less the denominator, the higher is the Tn term. Okay, you hope you will understand what I mean. Okay, so at what and you will get the least. Okay, at and at 9 tens it is 90. Okay, okay, at 920s it is nothing but, okay, 9, okay, it is 180. Okay, after that we cannot get any, so it is 5. Okay, we are getting 1. At 9 n is equals to 20, at n is equals to 20 it will be 180, so we are getting 5. After 5 we have divided 1. Okay, so the least possible is at n is equals to 20, that is 1. So the only possible means the largest term is at n is equals to 20. Okay, because we cannot find the n here. Okay, okay, that is the problem. Okay, so you have to analyze by analyzing the Tn. Okay, Tn equation. Okay, so that is the thing which it wants to teach us. Okay, you hope you have understand all the things, how we have taken T20, we have taken T30, we have inverted them. After getting the T20 Tn, okay, Tn general Tn in AP, we inverted it 1 by Tn, then we got this thing, we moved the phi up and calculated this, and after that we just calculated at what and this will be minimum, because this will be maximum Tn, this is Tn. Okay, for HP. Okay, this is Tn. Okay, don't take it as 1 upon Tn. Okay, just take it Tn. Okay, I written this. Okay, this is in HP Tn. Okay, last, now this will be what, this will be minimum, then this will be maximum, so we minimized it. At 9 tens it is 180, so 920 is 90. At 920 it is 180, so we are getting that it is approximately 5, which gives us 1. Okay, so which is at n is equals to 20, this is the least value. Okay, largest term possible. Okay, so sorry, I told the least value, largest term possible. Okay, so this was the first question. Now let's move on to the next question. Okay, this is the next question. Okay, there is a particular approach to solve this problem. You have to just memorize that approach. Okay, nothing much. Okay, so what it is, if a minus x upon px is equals to a minus y upon qy is equals to a minus z upon rz, and p comma q and r are in AP. Okay, okay, AP, then prove that x comma y comma z are in HP. This is just a theoretical proof type question, and you have to, okay, you have to just keep in mind that you remember its proof. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, now one more thing. Now how we will start. Okay, that becomes the, that's why I told you, just understand this question. Okay, this is just a theoretical proof type question. Okay, a minus z upon rz. Okay, a minus x upon px, a minus y upon qy, a minus z upon rz, and p comma q and r are in AP. Then prove that x comma y comma z are in HP. We can assume it to be equal to some lambda. Then a minus x upon lambda x can be equal to p. Similarly, a minus y upon lambda y should be equal to q, and similarly a minus z upon lambda z should be equal to what, r. So we got this thing, they are equal to pqr. Now pqr in AP, so they will also be in AP. Okay, as pqr in AP, so it is equal to it, so it will also be again in AP. Okay, this step is the main thing. Okay, that you need to memorize. Okay, next thing you can solve. Okay, after this you can solve logically also. Okay, because I have observed that many children cannot, means they cannot click this thing, because it will, they tell that if they bring this down, how it will be in AP, because this is equal to this, and which are in AP already, so this will also be in AP. Okay, but although they are not able to click this, okay, at the first time, so I told them just do it 1 2, then you will automatically able to click this point. Okay, now you know it is in AP, it is in AP. After this it is very easy, multiply throughout by lambda, what I get, a minus x upon x, a minus y upon y, a minus z upon z. Okay, now after this what, just break the things. What I have, a by x minus 1, a by y minus 1, a by z minus 1. Okay, after this add 1 to all. What we have? A by x, a by y, a by z. Okay, they are in AP. Okay, there is no need to dial equal to, but I just put it. Okay, so what we have? A by x comma a by y. Now the next step, even a small 10th class student will tell them divide throughout by a, which is nothing but 1 upon x, 1 upon y, 1 upon z. So they are in AP. Now then x comma y comma z are in HP. Okay, as vice versa is true. If AP 1 upon term are in AP, then their reciprocal will be in HP. Okay, so we got this thing. Okay, this step just you need to just understand that why this step comes. Okay, the second step, after that you can solve automatically. There is nothing you need to understand. Okay, that's why just you need to understand the second step. Okay, so we are done with this problem. Now let's move on to the third question. Okay, the question is as follow: if a, b, c and d are in HP, then prove that b plus c plus d upon a comma b plus d plus a by b comma a plus b plus c by d are in AP. Okay, there should be c also. Okay, due to similarity. Okay, there is some particular pattern. Okay, so there should be c also, which should be what? A plus b plus d by c. Okay, so there is one more thing. Okay, like this. Okay, so you need to understand that there is one more thing. Okay, although I have missed, let me read the question again. If a comma b comma c and d are in HP, then prove that b plus c plus d by a, c plus d plus a by b, and a plus b plus d by c and a plus b plus c by d are in AB. Okay, by c. Okay, now how we can do this? This question is the most easiest question. If you have done this question in AP, then you can skip this question. Okay, although I have to do it. Okay, but you can skip it if you already know how to do it. Now let me write the things again. B plus c plus d by a comma c plus d plus a by b comma a plus b plus d by c comma a plus b plus c by d. Now if I add 1 to all, okay, if I add 1, I can do that. I can add constant. Okay, all the properties of AP are same as in HP. Okay, just keep in mind. Okay, one more thing which you should know, that ABCD should not be 0. Okay, because it will become undefined. Okay, also this is the basic thing which you can already understand. Okay, now I have added constant. Okay, I have added a constant. Okay, in all of them. Okay, now what can I do after this? Okay, if I prove this in HP, then our job is done. Okay, I'm just doing vice versa thing. Okay, instead of proving this, we are proving that thing. Okay, simple. Okay, that is more easy. So what we can do, just b plus c plus d plus a, what we are getting upon a, c plus d plus a plus b upon b, a plus b plus d plus c upon c, a plus b plus c plus d upon d. Because in AP we can start and get in HP, that is more easier. Now if I divide throughout by this b plus c plus d plus a, divide throughout. Okay, divide throughout. Okay, we can get easily 1 by b, 1 by c, 1 by a, 1 by b, 1 by c, 1 by d. Okay, are in AP. So what we can understand, A, B, C, comma D are in HP. Okay, although you can understand it is very difficult to start from this step. Okay, so it is better to start from this step. Okay, just do the reverse thing, just multiply throughout by, here we divided, multiply throughout. Okay, just these things are the basic things which you first invert them, multiply throughout by this thing, and then add -1. Okay, you will get what you want. Okay, so this is, I told the reverse. Okay, you can do it very easily, but I find this as easy to catch on in children's mind rather than that thing. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Okay, the next question is this fourth question. Okay, the nth term of an HP is n and the nth term is m. Prove that the rth term is mn by r. Okay, So Tm is n in HP and Tn is 1m. So in AP Tm will be what? 1 by n. Tn will be what? 1 by m. So let's do this. 1 upon n is equals to nothing but a plus m minus 1 into d. Now reversing the term is quite easy rather than reversing the formula. It just create more mess. Okay, a plus n minus 1d. Okay, now subtract this, call it as a, call it as b, and subtract them. What you get? 1 by n minus 1 by m is nothing but this thing will cancel out with this into d. Okay, so what you are getting? M minus n. If I modify this, n into m is nothing but m minus n into d. This is cancelling out, and m is nothing but d. Okay, so we got our d. Now we can substitute it and get d. Okay, if I substitute it here, what I have? 1 upon n is a plus m minus 1 into 1 upon nm, which is nothing but it gives me a plus 1 upon n minus mn, which is nothing but it gives me a 1 upon mn. So we got our a and we got our d. Now can we find the item? Tr will be what? Tr will be what? A 1 upon mn plus r minus 1 into d, which is what? M into n. Okay, which is nothing but 1 upon m into n is nothing but r upon m into n minus 1 upon m into n. So these two will cancel out, giving me r upon m, the tr term in AP. Okay, in AP I am telling it again, in AP. Then what have we? Tr term in HP is nothing but r m by n upon r. So we have proved this. Okay, so we have proved this. Okay, so this is the fourth question. Okay, there was nothing, just you need to be careful. Okay, just invert the term, don't invert the formula. Okay, that is the basic. They do 1 by n, 1 upon a plus m minus 1 d. Why invert the term, don't invert the Tn formula of AP. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, the next thing, which is fifth one. Okay, it says if a greater than 1 comma b greater than 1 and c greater than 1 are in GP, then show that 1 upon 1 plus log EA comma 1 upon 1 plus log EB and 1 upon 1 plus log EC are in HP. Okay, I will tell you one more modified version of this question. Okay, but first we will do this, and we will in future further lectures we will see that modified formula type question. Okay, so don't worry, but I will tell you in this lecture only. Okay, so let me tell you what A, B, C are greater than, although you can easily understand if it is log, it should be there. Okay, now we want to show that it is in HP. Now one more thing, if you remember A, B, C are in HP, I told you in GP property are in GP. That was the reason for you to telling that property. A, B, C are in GP. Then remember what I told, log A, log B, no, log C is what? Are in what? AP. Are in AP, remember? I told you this thing, basic thing which you need to remember. Okay, so if it is, so how this is in AP, so I can write, I can add 1 to all of them. So if I add 1, okay, it is nothing but E. Okay, base same, 1 plus log B plus 1 plus log, okay, log C plus 1. Okay, is this still in AP? Now I can invert, then it will become in HP, 1 plus log EA comma 1 plus log EB plus 1 comma 1 plus log EC plus 1. Okay, so it is in HP. Okay, so we are done with this. Now the modified version is that this base will be different, all of them will have different base. Then what we will do, we will see in the future lecture that type of question, but for now the timing, this is the type of question, general basic type of question which we have encountered. Okay, so just learn all the types. Okay, there is high probability from these types. A mixed type means some from this, some from that chapter will come. Okay, there is nothing large which will come out of this. Okay, you just need to understand the different types of question. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, this is sixth. Okay, which is if a comma b and c be in GP and a plus x comma b plus x and c plus x are in HP, then find the value of x, a comma b comma and c are distinct numbers. Okay, they have just told that they are distinct numbers. A, B, C be in GP, a plus x comma b plus x and c plus x are in HP. Okay, then find the value of x. Okay, we want to find the value of x. So one thing which you are very sure that b square is nothing but AC. The reason is very obvious, we have done so many problems on GP that this is the basic property of GP. Okay, after doing this, what we can do, if it is in HP, then 1 upon A plus X, 1 upon B plus X, 1 upon C plus X in AP. Then just apply this basic formula of AP, that 1 upon 2 is nothing but A plus X plus 1 upon C plus X. Now let's modify this. What we have, A plus C plus 2X is nothing but AC plus AX plus CX plus X square. Okay, so we are done with this thing. Further on, if I move that side, AC plus 2AX plus 2CX plus 2X square is nothing but, if I multiply this thing with this, what I have, BA plus CB plus 2BX plus XA plus XC plus 2X square. Now you can clearly see after this step 2x are cancelling out. Okay, so further on, what you can see extra. Okay, let's separate the x term, let's separate the normal x term which are not with x. These are with x, okay, and we know these are with x. So let's move on this to that side and collect these things that side. So what we have, 2a plus 2c, okay, minus 2b minus x minus a minus c, okay, the whole x. Okay, further on here we have ab plus bc, okay, minus 2ac. Okay, now here you can see cc will cancel out, which will give me 2a minus 2b plus c, okay, should be equal to, into x should be equal to this. Now 2ac I can write it this as ac, I can write it as b square. Okay, so ab plus bc minus 2b square. If I take b common in the next step, what we have, a plus b plus, okay, sorry, I took the a plus c minus 2b. Okay, if I take b common, okay, then here we have what, 2a 2ac, we have moved that side, 2a a, okay, there is one a also, a will cancel out. Okay, we have not done this. The 2a will, 1a will cancel out this 1a, so these two are the same. Okay, and so these two will cancel out, which is nothing but a minus 2b plus c into x. So this and this will cancel out, giving me x is equals to b. So we got x is equals to b. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. So what we have, if I analyze a plus b comma a plus b plus b comma a plus c plus b, then it is nothing but a plus b, this is nothing but 1 upon 2b, this is nothing but c plus b. Now if I do this, 1 upon 2b minus 1 upon a plus b, okay, and 1 upon c plus b minus 1 upon 2b, okay, a plus b minus 2b upon a plus b into 2b should be equal to 2b minus c plus b upon 2b into c plus b. Are they equal? This will, no, this will cancel out. Okay, the only thing which I left with, a minus b upon a plus b, it should b minus c upon c plus b. Now here you can clearly see that they are not equal, so these terms are not in HP only. Okay, because x is equals to b gives us what, that they are not in HP. Okay, so we got that thing, we got the x value, but which indirectly gives us that the x value gives that they are not in HP. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Okay, after this is one more step towards. Okay, although they have just asked the x, okay, but if you analyze more clearly, you can came to know that this is not in HP because it is not in AP only. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. Okay, next question. The next question is 7th one. Okay, which says, if the first three terms of the sequence 1 by 16 a b, okay, the first three terms, okay, 1 by 6 are in geometric series, so 1 by 16 a b are in GP. Okay, and the last three terms are in harmonic progression, so a b 1 by 6 HP. So what I can write, 1 by a 1 by b 6 are in what, AP. Now basic things which you should know. Okay, then find the value of a and b. Okay, so it is very clear, a square will be what, b by 16, very easy. And here from this thing I can write that 2 by b is nothing but 6 plus 1 by a, which gives me 6a plus 1 should be equal to 2a by b. Okay, after this step what we can write, can I substitute the b value? from here b is nothing but 16a square. If I substitute this value, what I have, 2a by 16a square, which gives me nothing but 1 by 8a. So let's move on to that side. 8a, 48a square plus 8a should be equal to what? 1. So what we have, 48a square plus 8a minus 1 should be equal to 0, which gives us what? 48 minus, we should have multiplying, subtracting, we should get 8. Okay, in what number we are getting this? 12 fours are okay. So what we have, so what we can get, 48a square plus 12a minus 4a minus 1 should be equal to 0. If I take 12 common, 12a, then I get 4a plus 1 into minus 1, 4a plus 1, okay, should be equal to 0. So we are getting a is equals to what? Minus 1 by 4, and we are getting a is equals to what? 1 by 12. So these are the two a values possible. Okay, 1 by 12 and 1 by 12 and minus 1 by 4. Okay, so we are getting these values. Okay, now further on, what we can do next is that what they have told to find a. Now we have 2a values, then similarly 2b values will also be possible. We can get the 2b values from here. If I substitute this here, what I have, 16 into 1 by 16 on this, put a is equals to minus 1 by 4. Okay, then we will have what? 1. While if I put 1 by 12, I have 16 into 1 by 44. Okay, put a is equals to what? 1 by 12, I get what? 1 by 9. Okay, 1 by 9 is my b. Okay, so the possible v are for a is equals to minus 1 by 4, b is equals to what? B is equals to 1. Okay, and for a is equals to 1 by 12, we have b is equals to 1 by 9. So this is the question which this is the question and its solution. Okay, there was nothing great in this question, just understanding where to substitute what. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. The next question is this: if the mth, m plus 1th, comma n plus 1th and r plus 1 term of an AP are in GP and m comma n comma r are in HP. Okay, so I can write one thing for sure: 1 upon n, 1 upon n, 1 upon r in AP. Then find the value of the ratio of the, okay, we want to find the ratio value. Okay, now one more thing, tm plus 1 is what? A plus md. Tn plus 1 is what? A plus nd, and similarly tr plus 1 is nothing but a plus rd. Now they are in GP. Okay, so we can basically write one thing: a plus nd the whole square should be equal to what? A plus md into a plus rd. Now let's multiply a square plus ard plus mad plus mrd square. Similarly here, a square plus 2a nd plus n square d square. Okay, after this what we have? We can clearly see a square is cancelling out. Okay, we want to find d, so dd 1d will cancel out with all. What we have finally, an plus n square d should be equal to ar plus ma, okay, plus mr d. Okay, now let's move on to the d, because we want the d upon a ratio. We want to find d upon a ratio. What we can do, collect the a here, 2an plus a minus ar minus ma should be equal to what? mrd minus n square d. Okay, after this what I can get? A is very easily 2n minus r minus m. Okay, this is a, and after this mr minus n square is my d. Let me take the next page. After this what we have? D by a ratio is nothing but what? D by ratio is nothing but 2n minus r minus m upon mr minus n square. Okay, now here the only thing missing is that n value. Okay, how we can find the n value? Okay, we want to find the n value. How we can find? 2 by n is nothing but 1 upon m plus 1 upon r. Here you can easily find the m plus r upon m into r is nothing but 2 by n, nothing but 2 mr upon m plus r. So we got n. Now you can substitute this n here, okay, and get what? D by a ratio. D by a ratio. Okay, because the calculation quite large, okay, and I'm avoiding it. Okay, you can do the calculation part on yourself. Okay, I have just told you, I have also given you the n value. Just substitute it here in this thing, substitute this here, okay, and get whatever you want. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. Okay, and now what we can do, is anything missing GPM in the value of the common difference of the first term of the AP. Okay, then the value of, okay, although this is also the answer. Okay, there is no need to just be means worry. Okay, what they have told, okay, just find the ratio. Okay, you got the ratio. Okay, it's up to you to put this value or not. It's up to you. If in the question, in the options they have given such options which does not have, and then you have to substitute it. Okay, if they have not given, then this is your answer. Okay, now let's move on to the next question, which is on the basis of insertions. Okay, which I have told you. Okay, which I have taught you just now. Okay, now here you can see they have given us insert 4 HMs between 2 by 3. Okay, between 2 by 3 and what, 3 by 13. So it is clear that 3 by 2 and 13 by 2, okay, and 1 upon h1, 1 upon h2, and 1 upon h3, comma 1 upon h4. Okay, it is in AP. It is in AP, so we can do this thing. We have inverted all the things. It should be like this: 2 by 3, h1, h2, h3, h4, and then 2 by 13. But we have inverted this in AP. Okay, now they are telling us to find the 4 HMs. It is nothing but just to get the D from here. 13 by 2 minus 3 by 2 upon n. N is what? Number of inserted HMs or AMs between the two terms. It is nothing but 4. So 4 plus 1, it is what? 13 minus 10 by 2 into 5, which gives us 1. Okay, so so 1 upon, so we get first AM. Okay, AM1, or okay, how we can get AM1 is nothing but 2 by 3, sorry, 3 by 2 plus 1. Second AM, how we can get, which is nothing but 5 by 2. Second AM is nothing but 3 by 2 plus 2, which is nothing but 7 by 2. And third AM, okay, second is this, third is 3 by 2 plus 3, which is nothing but 9 by 2. And the last is AM, okay, 3 by 2 plus 4, okay, and, okay, 11 by 2. And now invert this, that is 2 by 5, 2 by 7, 2 by 9, 2 by 11. Okay, after inverting you will get all the AMs in HMs. They will be the harmonic means. Okay, so just invert them, all the things which are given, but don't invert the numbers, okay, which are given. Okay, don't invert this thing. Okay, just invert the number A and B and the between HMs. Okay, let's move on to the next questions. Okay, the next question is this one. Okay, which says if 9 arithmetic means and 9 harmonic means are inserted between 2 and 3 alternatively, then prove that A plus 6 by H is equals to 5, where A is any of the AMs and H the corresponding HM. Okay, they are telling A is any of the AMs and H is the corresponding HM. Okay, they are just using the short words for this. Okay, now they are telling 2 and between 2 and 3 there are 9 arithmetic means and 9 harmonic means. Now one thing that A1, A2, H1 like that alternatively, but if you understand, okay, here A9 and H, okay, okay, H9, if you understand that AM will be form an arithmetic mean, okay, arithmetic mean series, okay, and here it will form an geometric harmonic mean type like thing. Okay, so even though they are alternatively placed, we just ignore that, they assume that AM and HMs are different. Okay, just take them separately, like 2 and 3 there is AM, A1, A2, A3. Okay, because there is no effect on that thing. If they are placed alternately, there is no effect in calculation. Okay, just they don't change the values each of each other. like this, 2 by 3, h1, h2, h3 till h9. Okay, 9. Okay, between 3. Now this will be converted as 1 by 2, 1 by h1, 1 by h2, 1 till 1 by h9 by 1 by 3. Get the d of this, which is 1 by 3 minus 1 by 2 upon how many inserted? 9 plus 1, which is nothing but 2 minus 3 upon 6 into 8, which gives you at minus 1 by 48. This is your d. Here d will be what? 3 minus 2 upon 9 plus 1, which is nothing but 1 upon 10. You got the d. Now if I want to find a general arithmetic mean ai, okay, how I can find it? I can find it like this: the first term plus k times d. D is what? 1 by 10. A general this a to ai, and we will invert that. Okay, this is nothing but 1 upon hi. Okay, this is what? 1 upon 2 plus k times what? Minus 1 upon 48, which is nothing but 1 upon 2 minus k by 48, which gives us finally that if I now just see this, if I here it is 6, if I multiply it by 6, my one job will be done here. This is nothing but 3 minus 48, k by 8. Okay, so we got this thing. Okay, we are multiplying it by 6. Okay, minus 1 by 9. Okay, this is 10. Okay, why we subtracted it? 9 plus 1, 10, and we are getting what? 60. We are getting here 60, and here we will place 60. Okay, we will place 60. After this, if I multiply it by 6, we will get here 10. Okay, so we are getting 3 minus k by 10. Okay, if I add them ai plus 6hi, you can clearly see that 2 plus k by 10 and 3 plus minus k by 10, these two will cancel out, giving me 5. Okay, it is very clear that they will cancel out and give me 5. Okay, so hence proved. Okay, there was nothing big thing, just you need to understand that even if they are placed separately, alternatively there is no effect of one on another, so just take them separately and calculate them. Otherwise you will just confuse yourself only. Okay, that is the thing which this question want to teach us. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. The next question is this question, which says let a and b be positive real numbers if a, a1, a2, b are in arithmetic progression, and a, g1, g2 and b are in geometric progression. And third is what? A, h1, h2, b are in harmonic progression, so that g1 into g2 upon h1 into h2 is equal to a1 plus a2 upon h1 plus h2 is equal to 2a plus b into a plus 2b upon 9ab. Okay, so we want to find this thing. Now how we can do this? Okay, how we can do this? Just think. Now listen, first we want to show that these three are equal. Now one thing, if they are in AP, okay, if these three a, a1, a2, ab are in arithmetic mean, so can I tell one thing, that a1 twice a1 is nothing but a plus a2. Similarly, twice a2, if I consider these three, okay, these three, twice a2 is nothing but a1 plus b. Now if I add this, twice a1 plus a2 gives me what? A plus b plus a2 plus a1. If I move this that side, what I get? a1 plus a2 is nothing but a plus b. So we got one thing. Now if I take 1 upon, it will be 1 upon h1 plus 1 upon h2 is nothing but a plus b. If I move this that side, h1 plus h2 upon h1 into h2 is nothing but what? This will become what? 1 by a, 1 by b. Okay, this will become a plus b upon ab. Okay, so we got one more thing from this only. Okay, so one more thing, and now g1. So let me call it as a, let me call it as b, and now the third thing, which is nothing but this g1. If I consider these three, okay, these three in gp, then I can write g1 square. We have done this, okay, remember, g1 into g2. Okay, and similarly if I consider these three, then I can write g2 square is nothing but g1 into b. If I multiply these two, I get g1 square into g2 square is nothing but ab, g1, g2. then this g1 g2 will cancel out this twice 1, g1 g2 is nothing but ab. So we got this, which is nothing but c. So a b c, we got the three things. Now after this, what we can do, we want to prove this they are equal. Okay, how we can prove this? G1 into G2 is what? AB. And if I move A1 plus A2 here and move this H1 plus H1 into H2 here upon H1 plus H2, we have this thing. They are asking the reverse. It will be equal to what? AB upon A plus B. And A plus B here, it is A plus B, and A1 plus AB is nothing but A plus B. So aren't they equal? A plus B upon A plus B. So they are equal. Now we want to prove that this is equal to this. How we can prove that? Okay, the way to prove that is that if you analyze this, A, H1, H2, B. Okay, they are in harmonic progression. I can write this 1 upon A, 1 upon H1, 1 upon H2, 1 upon B are in what? AP. I can write this easily. Then I can easily say that okay, I want to find the value because we want to equate them equal to what? Here I cannot do changes like this, that I to prove them equal. I did that because first I have to prove them equal, then I have to prove that it is equal to this. Okay, now what we can do? Okay, if I find the D, I can get H1. It is nothing but 1 by B minus 1 by A. How many terms? 2 terms. So A minus B upon AB. How many terms? 2 plus 1. So what we are getting? A minus B upon 3AB. So we are done with this. We got the D thing. Similarly, okay, now let's find the this thing. 1 by H1 is nothing but what we have? 1 by A plus A minus B upon 3AB. If I take the A common, 1 by A common, what we have? 3B minus plus A minus B upon 3B. Okay, the B will cancel out this 3 times B, 2B plus A upon 3B. This A will combine with this, move inside. This is what we are getting, 1 upon H1. Okay, so if I want to get H1, it is nothing but 3AB upon 2B plus A. Let me call it as C, D. Okay, now let's take a move on the next. Similarly, we can find 1 upon H2, which is nothing but 1 upon A plus what? Plus A minus B upon 3AB. This will become twice. Okay, this if I move A, okay, let's don't move the A. We will get 3AB plus 2A square minus AB. Okay, 3A square B. Okay, you can clearly see this will cancel out this 2AB plus 2A square upon 3A square B, which gives me A will nullify from all the side, AB plus 2A upon what? 3AB. Okay, so here if you see clearly, this is 1 upon H2, and if I bring this that side, what I have? Okay, what we have? Did we did anything wrong? Let me check the D value. I have placed the right D value, A minus B, right? Okay, this will become, okay, the whole is multiplied by 2. This will become 2AB. Okay, so it will cancel out, only AB will be left. Okay, so when I move A common, this will be B plus 2A. Okay, B plus 2A upon 3B. So this is equals to 1 upon H2. So H2 is what? 3AB upon what? 2A plus B. So we got H1, we got H2. Now let's prove the thing which we wanted. So G1 into G2 upon H1 into H2. It is nothing but AB. This is what? H1 into H2. Let's calculate this value. H1 into H2 is nothing but 3AB upon 2A plus B. This one into this 3AB upon 2B plus A. Here you can clearly see this will become square, 9A square B square upon this 2 multiplied 2A plus B into 2B plus A. Okay, now further on here you can see this will move upward. Okay, this will move upward, which will give me 2A plus B into 2B plus A upon what? 9A square B square. This will cancel out with this, which will give me 2A plus B into 2b plus a upon what, 9ab. So we have proved this. Now we want to prove the second one, that it is also equal to this. How we can do? A1 plus a2 is given, h1 plus h2 is what? H1 plus h2 is what? We want to find h1 plus h2. This is h1, so 3a plus 3ab plus what, 3ab upon what, it will be what, if I consider this one, okay, doesn't matter, 2a plus b upon 2b plus a. Okay, so we are done with this, and on the top of this, okay, on the top of this is nothing but a plus b. Okay, now let's take the next page. So we want to first calculate h1 plus h2. Okay, that is the most tough job than this. Okay, after doing that, it is easier to calculate that thing. Okay, so what we have, 3ab, we are first calculating h1 plus h2. Okay, what we have, 3ab into 2b plus a. Further on here we have 3ab into 2a plus b. Okay, here it is a plus b. Okay, just don't consider that, just get here what, it is nothing but 2a plus b into 2b plus a. Okay, so this is the thing. Now further on, if I take 3ab common, what I have, 3ab common, what I have 2b, which will give me 3b. Further on here there is 2a plus a, which will give me 3a upon what, this thing, 2a plus b into 2b plus a. Now if I take 3 also common, what I have, 9ab upon a plus b upon 2a plus b into 2b plus a. Now if I substitute this value, which is what we have, a plus b upon 9ab into a plus b upon 2a plus b into 2b plus a. This will cancel out with this, which will give me finally 2a plus b into 2b plus a upon 9ab. So these both are equal. So we have proved that they are equal by proving this, that a1 upon a2 upon h1 plus h2 are also equal. Okay, so we are done with this question. This question was quite large, means quite large, okay, and quite calculative also, but we have done this question. Okay, hope you have understood each and every part. Okay, so there was just calculation, okay, and understanding just a little bit. This question was not that much hard. Now let's move on to the next question. Okay, which is, but before that, okay, I want to teach you some things. Okay, first let me teach you those things, and then we will discuss what I should teach you extra. Okay, that is, one thing, some properties. Okay, one, am is what, a plus b by 2. Okay, gm is what, under root ab. hm is what, if you remember properly, 2ab upon a plus b. Okay, now if we do one thing, if we multiply these two, what is the reason? Because we see they will cancel out. Okay, so a, let me call it as a into h. Okay, then what we have, a plus b by 2 into 2a plus b by a plus b. Okay, these two will cancel out, which will give me ab. Now if you can write it as under root g the whole square. Okay, which is nothing but, you can this, you can call it as g. This, okay, why do this? Okay, ab is what, g square. Okay, so what we have proved, that we have proved that g square is nothing but ah. So just keep in this thing, just learn this formula. Okay, it is very important. Okay, now one more thing, a and b both should be positive. Okay, positive, because under root is only defined when it has positive numbers, okay, at inside. Okay, so keep this in mind. Okay, a and b should be positive. Okay, distinct natural number. Okay, further on, what extra I can teach you is this. If I do a minus g, a plus b by 2 minus under root ab, It is nothing but a plus b minus 2 under root ab upon 2. You can write it as a the whole square plus under root b the whole square minus 2ab upon 2. This you can write it under root a minus under root b the whole square upon 2. So it is always greater than equal to 0. So if a this is greater than equal to, then this is also greater than equal to 0. So a is greater than equal to g. Learn this thing also. 2 1. Okay, now similarly what we can do, just do the second thing, which is g minus h. Okay, so what we have, g is what, under root ab. What we have, this is nothing but sub 2ab upon a plus b. If you multiply this, a into under root a, okay, ab plus b into under root ab will give me what, 2 into, I can write it under root a into under root a under root b into under root b, okay, upon a plus b. Here if I do one thing, okay, if I do one thing, take under root ab from both of the common, all. Let me take the next page. Under root ab common, what we are left with, we are left with a plus b minus 2 under root a under root b. Doesn't it seem similar to previous one? Yes. If you are getting this thing, that it will become under root into under root a minus under root b the whole square, then you are right, a plus b. Okay, so we are getting this thing. Now it is also greater than equal to 0. Okay, so it also gives that g minus h will also be greater than equal to 0, which gives me g will be greater than equal to h. Okay, so what relation we have, a is greater than equal to g is greater than equal to h. Okay, hope you have understand this relation. Okay, now if you understand one more thing, that a will be equal to g will be equal to h only if a is equals to b. Okay, there is nothing great in telling this. Okay, so this was the basic thing, okay, between relation between hm, gm and hm. Okay, and a and b should be positive number. Please keep in mind, a and b should be positive number. Okay, and they all will satisfy. They are greater than equal means they can also be equal. They will be equal only if a is equals to b. Okay, you can just modify the formula by putting a is equals to b and then check that they will be equal. Okay, so now let's move on to some questions. Okay, then we will wind up this lecture. Okay, the question is as follow: the am and hm between two numbers are 27 and 12 respectively. Then find their gm. Okay, now a is what, a is 27, h is what, 12. We know the formula, g square is equals to ah, where g is gm, a is am arithmetic mean, and h is what, hm harmonic mean. Now g square is nothing but a is what, 27 into what, 12. It gives me what, if I take under root of 27 into 12, it is nothing but 18. Okay, so we got our gm, which is nothing but 18. Okay, so this problem was just a formula application. Okay, now we will see more questions, okay, on it. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. Okay, this question was nothing but just formula application. They have given all the detail, am and hm. Now there is the next question. Okay, if the am between two positive numbers, okay, again see, two positive numbers. This is the most crucial line I am telling you. Please keep in mind that the numbers should be two positive numbers. Okay, please keep in mind that the numbers should be two positive numbers, exceeds the gm by 2 and the gm exceeds their hm by 8 by 5. Okay, so what they are telling, okay, so am is greater than gm by 2. Further on, hm exceeds gm by 8 by 5. Okay, sorry, gm exceeds, okay, gm exceeds their hm by 8 by 5. Okay, now formula is what, a g square is equals to ah. A is what, g plus 2, h is what, h we can get g minus 8 by 5 is equals to our h, g minus 8 by 5. Now let's open this. What we get, g square minus 8 by 5g plus 2g minus 16 by 5. Okay, after doing this, what we get? We get this square will get cancelled. If I move this that side, what we have? This is 10 2g by 5 minus 16 by 5 should be equal to 0. Then if I move it that side, okay, this that side we have 16 by 5 should be equal to 2g by 5, okay, which gives me g is equals to 8. So g is equals to 8. Okay, g is equals to 8. Okay, so we got g is equals to 8, which is nothing but, okay, we got g is equals to 8. So what we can do, so g square is what? G square is what? 64. And if you know g square is what? A into b is 64. So let it put it as a. Further on, if I know gm I can get a is nothing but g plus 2, which is nothing but 8 plus 2, which is nothing but what? 10. And a is what? A plus b by 2. So we get a plus b is equals to 20. Let me call it as b. Now can we solve this? Yes, easily. If I multiply throughout by b, a or b, whatever you want, this will be a square, this will become ab, this will become 20a. This is what we know. This is nothing but 64 plus 20a. What we a plus 64 should be equal to 0. Then what we can get? Okay, minus 20a. Okay, plus should be 20. So okay, we got the number minus 16a. Okay, plus minus 20a plus 64 should be equal to 0. So we are getting a is equals to 16 and a is equals to 20. Okay, two numbers. Okay, now can we get b? Yes, for a is equals to 16, b is a into b should be 64. What we are getting? B is equals to nothing but 4. Okay, we are getting b is equals to 4. For a is equals to, now for a is equals to 20 into b should be equals to 64, which gives me b is equals to 10, which gives me 16 by 5. Okay, now let's check, do they satisfy this condition? A plus b should be equal to 20. Which one satisfies the condition? 16 plus 4 is equals to 20, right? Now 20 plus 16 by 5 is equals to 20. Is this equal? Is this equal? I don't think that they are equal. Okay, let me check. Are we doing any mistake? Because it is not coming equal. Not coming equal. 16 forza. Okay, 16 forza. Okay, sorry, this is why we have put 20. 16 plus 4 will give me 20. So a will not be 20, a will be 4. Okay, so when we get this, okay, for a is equals to 16 is right, for a is equals to 4 will be this. Okay, so what we are getting? Sorry, we are getting b is equals to this, and this will be what? Let me calculate it again. This will be 20. 4 into b should be equals to 64. B is equals to 16. Now let's check. A plus b should be equal. No, 16 plus 4 will give me 20, right? Now again, a plus b should be equals to 20. Can this, here b is what? 16 and a is what? 4. It's also giving 20, so this is also right. Okay, so this was the last question. Okay, now the inequality. Now the inequality between AM, HM and GM is given in the next chapter in Singh's book. Okay, so we will do it separately. Okay, further on, the thing what I am concerned is that we will do the series, different type of series. Okay, and then after completing the sequence and series, we will do inequality between AMs and GM in greater amount. Okay, we'll just follow the pattern of the book rather than just following the lecture sequence. Okay, you will understand all the things, just don't worry. We will do large number of questions. Okay, still we will do large number of questions, and hope you understand these things very clearly and do well in the exam. Okay, so take care. We will see you in the next lecture. of HP.